Hello YouTubers, this is the noobifier on the 29th of July, that's today. CIG posted Inside Star Citizen, Loot en route, Summer 2021. Here's what you need to know about the show. Chris started out by talking about the grind associated with acquiring loot and specifically legendary or unique loot. It's a main component associated with many game types and that drives the reason we play. Looking for loot leads to exploration or unknown, so all of this leads to a chain of game events that's satisfying. Or at least it should be. You'll need to plan how to approach to overcome any situation, which is good gameplay. Based on the harvestable systems, they were able to produce a loot generation system, basically procedurally generated loot drops. These can be tied to missions or random. So, based on what the developers want to drop, based on the mission type, the item specification results in the quantity, rarity, or many other types. This granularity is baked into the code, even down to the randomness of a specific lootable being dropped. Some missions may need to be redone several times by the player to finally get the object that you're after. Loot can be spawned in within boxes, within cargo containers, and then within rooms. If that room is owned by, let's say, the military, the gear might make more sense to be military for that scenario. But, based on quanta, if that room falls into pirate hands, the loot generation system has the ability to change the drop based on the new situation. This is all very cool. They specified that if a location is populated or wealthy, loot drops may be more regular or more abundant than if the area is less trafficked or poor. Jared was next with the sprint report. They began by updating the new thruster updates. These allow for dust up and scatter being made both by wind or thrust. The next step is to model this over water and near outposts. Imagine as you fly over an outpost that all the tiki umbrellas blow away, or something like that. VFX is working on ways to distribute cherry blossom leaves as the player's feet interact with them, and they're also adding a more realistic organic flow for leaves that seems to be pretty damn awesome. Weapon impacts on ships are getting optimized to look more natural. Jared mentioned that hundreds of such things combine to be a whole game. How stations come apart is being modeled such that art is able to make them look more realistic. Lightning being rendered as a ribbon improves the visuals while also reducing the system loading. Pyro is known to have lightning all over, so this is actually critical to maintain playable frames. Fire propagation now drips down, resulting in another new fire, providing that surface is flammable. Which again is just crazy. All of that is now being modeled in real time. That's it, a fantastic look at new tech being worked on for our game. Public service announcement time. I'd like to welcome Martin back. He makes content over on the noobifier German channel. If you have time, please support by following the link, which is at the end of the video and in the description. That would mean a bunch to him. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.